Welcome to BizRoanoke. This month we will be talking about the Star Tank Summit coming to the Roanoke region, and we have with us Mastermind of Star Tank, Chris Desimone. Hi, Chris.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. When and how did the Star Tank initiative get started in the Roanoke region?
Many years ago, or about 5 years ago, my wife and I were in our kitchen watching the TV show called Shark Tank. And we just thought to ourselves, wouldn't it be great if there was a localized version of that to help homegrown businesses? And so we decided to pursue that. So we got together investors, and we decided to have the inventors and entrepreneurs in town have an avenue or access to all the investors who can provide them capital and connections.
So what successes have you all had with this initiative thus far in the Roanoke region?
We've had a number of deals that have come about as a result of the initiative, but overall it's just really been a way to keep and attract local talent as well. So it's been good in that respect.
And moving forward with Star Tank, you all will have, you'll be judging some of the entrepreneurs. So as a panelist, and you'll be participating now more as a panelist from what I understand, is
Yes.
that correct? So what are some of the things that you look for as a panelist in judging these entrepreneurs and
There's
their
a couple
companies?
different areas. First of all, valuation. Any metric that is involved comes down to valuation. We've had great local entrepreneurs who've come before the Roanoke Star Tank, but they value their ideas and products at $40, $50 million. And it's just incredibly outrageous in some respects. So you really have to value your product or idea. I think valuation is critical. And also potential. Many people come before us with applications of ideas that they want to go down a certain path, but they're actually more valuable if they go down an alternate path. So I think it's important to come before investors for that reason as well.
In all the presentations that you've seen, Chris, is there one that particularly stands out to you that you could talk about?
Yes, we've had many memorable ones. For me, it's one that was very low-tech, not a high-tech idea in any way, and it was someone who came in from Rocky Mount. His name is Jerry, a great guy, who developed over the years a flying mechanism, sort of like a boomerang, goes a certain way. He developed a toy product that would loop around, and it was aerodynamically perfect, and he had no formal education, no formal training. He would just throw sticks around and test it, and he came to us, and it had been sitting on a shelf for 14 years, and it was a fantastic idea and a fantastic product. And we took it down to Virginia Tech and had the engineering department analyze it and make different prototypes and versions and different weights, and nothing could come close to Jerry's product. His product was aerodynamically perfect. So we tried to help him out. We took it to a toy show up in New York and had good things there, and we hired a juggler from America's Got Talent to promote it, and now it's being sold on Amazon.com, and it's we're partnering with a distributor called Virginia Toy and Novelty. So we'll see where that goes.
Well, I'm sure Jerry's pretty happy about that.
He is. It's called the Boomerang. It's a fantastic toy.
That's great. That's great. Well, is there anything else you'd like for our viewers to know about your
just that we're excited that we are, what we did after many years of this is partner up with the Small Business Development Center and the Innovation Council, which is really going to be amazing, and it's going to be fun because what we've created now is a master comprehensive organizational structure that's going to be a clearinghouse for all of this. That's what Valley Innovation Council is. Right. And so we're happy to hand off Roanoke Star Tank so that they can shepherd that to the next level.
Great, great. Well, thank you for sharing all this information with our viewers. We're really excited about the event, and we'll look forward to hearing more about it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. And we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. We are with Amanda Forrester, who is with the Roanoke Small Business Development Center. Hi, Amanda.
Hello, Lisa.
We're excited that you're here to talk about Star Tank.
Me too.
Yeah. So it's going to take place in Roanoke on January 16th and 17th. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. And so what is the location and what can folks expect from this event?
Well, it's going to be huge and exciting. We turned it into a 2-day event this year. It's our 5th year doing Star Tank. So it's the Star Tank Summit. And on the 16th in the evening, starting at 5 o'clock, we're going to be at the Hotel Roanoke with a reception. and a keynote speaker, Thomas Osha, who's in the entrepreneur world with communities. So we're really excited to hear him speak and inspire us in the region. Then we're going to lead off with a panel discussion with Bob Cowell, the Roanoke City Manager, to talk about the Innovation Corridor, as well as an entrepreneur here locally with Fluid Capital. We're really excited to hear from Elizabeth. And we have a Valley Innovation Council representative on the panel. So it's going to be really nice to hear them talk about what's going on in our region, the opportunities that are here. Then we roll into the 17th, which is the Star Tank pitch event. And this year we've added a youth component. So we'll start at 9 with some high school students coming in and doing a problem-solving canvas with us. And simultaneously, 9 until later in the afternoon, we'll be doing the pitch competition, which is what people know Star Tank for. And then in the evening, it keeps going. From 6 to 8, we're going to be at the Big Lick Brewery, having fireside chats with some of the investors on our investor panel, as well as some keynote speakers and entrepreneurs in the area. So we invite everybody to come out for that,
So
too.
everyone's invited to that?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, great, great. So how is this initiative different from what some of our viewers have probably seen on television, Shark Tank?
Yeah, not much, actually. It's the setup for the pitch event is very much like that. There'll be a panel of investors, much larger than the one on Shark Tank. We have 9 investors. You'll come out and do a quick pitch of what your business is like. They'll ask questions, and you might get a deal on the spot. But even if you don't get a deal on the spot, sometimes there's a meeting afterwards if an investor's interested but wants to know more. You'll kind of walk outside and set up another time to talk, and tons of relationships that are built through this event. So even if you don't get a deal, certainly you'll have an advisor or a mentor helping you.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So if someone is just thinking about starting a new business, is this something that would benefit them?
It would. One, the entire event. If you want to be part of the entrepreneurial world in our region, the New River Valley, Roanoke Valley, and Allegheny Highlands, be at this event. This is the place to network and get to know who's who and what's going on in the area, and really kind of support all of the efforts. So that's the first thing. 2, if you're starting a business and you're looking to pitch and you're looking for investments, it's certainly a great place to be. We're going to put you in front of investors. And it's a good place to be if you're not quite ready to go in front of a venture capitalist, or you are and you need additional funding. This is a great place to be. They're all local investors who have background investing in local businesses, and they're really excited to hear from anyone that has a great idea or a business model that's already working and they want to expand and grow.
Nice. Now, is there a cost to this event?
There is a ticket that you can buy for the 2-day event to come to anything that you want during that time, including the very nice reception at Hotel Roanoke. And it's $49 a ticket.
Oh, that's reasonable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can register on our website, which we'll talk about here in a minute. But if you want to pitch, go on our website and apply. You're not going to pay for a ticket. You're going to, send us your video and your pitch, and you'll be part of the event.
Very good. And if our viewers would like to learn more, how can they do so?
At our website.
Okay.
It's RoanokeStarTank.com.
Okay. Roanoke.startank.com.
RoanokeStarTank.com.
Okay. And if anyone is sort of on the fence about whether or not to attend, should they attend?
Yes,
Okay.
everyone. Everyone needs to be there, including not even just entrepreneurs, but people who are interested in investing or interested in supporting the entrepreneur efforts in the region.
Okay. Amanda, thank you so much for
You're
joining us
welcome.
today.
Thanks
and
for
we'll look
having
forward
me.
to hearing more about it.
Yes, we're excited.
Thank you. And we'll be right back. Welcome back. We are with Greg Feldman. Greg is the Acting Director and CEO of Valley Innovations Council. Hi, Greg.
Good morning, Lisa. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you very much. So talk to us about this organization. What is the purpose of Valley's Innovation Council?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me today, and pleased to
Absolutely.
be here to represent Valley's Innovation Council. We stood this group up about a year ago as a nonprofit to think about regionally ways that we can boost our innovation economy. And simply put, that's really a formula that is trying to increase entrepreneurship and increase innovation, which could translate into new technological products, or it could be new methods that are advanced out of creative thinking. And that equals, hopefully, a greater increase in startup activity in the region, particularly for innovation-based companies.
Right.
And with that type of activity, you also hope to generate many more technology-related jobs, often referred to as STEM-H jobs, and that's a very important ingredient for anybody's economy in today's world.
And that's all very exciting with our innovation corridor being developed and,
Exactly.
and all the work that's being done with that.
Exactly, and we have great resources in the region. When you think about the FBIR, the wonderful gift it just received, which will boost that activity. What's going on at Virginia Tech? Tech sponsors over $500 million worth of research and development every year. So it's a question of how do we marshal and leverage those resources to get more bang for our buck in the innovation economy here.
Right, and you mentioned FBIR. That is the new Fralin Biomedical Research Institute.
Yes, exactly.
So the Valley Innovations Council, they are involved with the new Star Tank Summit initiative. So tell us about that.
And that's a good example of how we want to interact regionally. There are over 20 groups that are involved with that effort, and they call themselves the Entrepreneurial Ecosystem Coalition.
Okay.
And so, you know, one of the things that we really want to support is groups coming together and thinking holistically about how we can advance, you know, the region. This started, as you probably know, as a pitch contest for entrepreneurs. And with this broader coalition support, including Valley's Innovation Council, we've kind of created a summit, if you will. And as part of that, on January 16th, we'll actually be hosting Thomas Osha, who is with Wexford Science and Technology. And he's considered a thought leader and one of the real bright stars in developing through Wexford, innovation districts and parks like Cortex in St. Louis, like U-City in Philadelphia,
Right.
the Biopark at University of Maryland, et cetera.
Right.
So he's going to come in and talk a little bit about what's needed in sort of the environment, in the whole ecosystem, to really launch a community, an innovation community, which we think will be very exciting.
Yeah, that's very exciting. That will be held at the Hotel Roanoke, I believe.
Right.
Is that correct?
That's an evening presentation on January 16th, and then the following day, the pitch contest will be held at the hotel as well.
Very good. If our viewers would like to learn more about Valley's Innovation Council, how may they do so, Greg?
Well, a couple of ways. First of all, please consider coming to the summit that evening on January 16th. But we also have a website that we've brought up this year, which helps tell the story of our region in terms of our technology successes, and that can be found at www.valleysinnovation.org.
Okay.
www.valleysinnovation.org.
Okay,
Yeah.
Great, super. Well, thank you so much for updating us on this, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the summit.
Yep, my pleasure, Lisa. Thank
All
you
right.
again.
We'll see you soon.
See you.
And we'll be right back. If you have any questions regarding the show or the Star Tank Summit, please give me a call. My name is Lisa Soltis. You can reach me at the City of Roanoke Department of Economic Development at 853-1694 or by email at lisa.soltis@roanokeva.gov. Thank you.